Time. Good morning, judges. My name is Talal, and every great story begins with a choice. Sometimes small, sometimes life-changing. Today, that choice is in front of you. Two cards, each represent two paths, the path of light and the path of shadow. Please, turn your card and choose your path. But here is the secret. The both paths lead to the same coffee. SL28, bright, sweet, full of life. Because faith is not about destination. Faith is about how we walk the path and how it transforms us along the way. So, you open the card, you choose the path, let's start our journey. High in Colombian mountains, at 2,050 meters, Wilton Benitez grew a SL28 with patience and care. But he wanted more than tradition. So, for 3 years, he worked to create new method called ultra-sound fermentation. First, hand-picked cherries, sorted, ozonated. Then, ultraviolet sterilized for both microbial control. After 12 hours of sound waves, where sound waves create a cavitation at 28 kilohertz. Cavitation create a bubble collapse. Bubble collapse broke the walls inside coffee cherries to help the natural sugars, acids, enzymes, and microelements mix better before the fermentation. After 12 hours of silence in bioreactor, without light, without area, 12 hours of silence. After this, 82 hours of drying. This was the first transformation of coffee. The coffee was roasted 7 days ago using pre-cheese profiling at rawest sample roaster. This coffee was roasted just in 6 minutes and 21 seconds with high application and short development time, 29 seconds. Fast Maillard to lock on fruit, gentle finish to protect the elegant flowers and berries notes. This roast wasn't made to build the flavor. This roast made to survive it. So was mine, dear judges. I left coffee once. Not because I hated, because I thought I wasn't enough. Too small, too uncertain, too late. I thought if I stay, I would be exposed. And if I left, I could disappear without failing. But something pulled me back. Not the stage, not the spotlight, just only one question. What if this cup could hold the truth? Every time I returned, I broke again and come back less fear, more opened, more transformed. That's why I'm here, not only as a competitor, as a witness to myself, to this coffee, and to the choice you're about to make. So, my simple Cezve I brew on a gas burner. I use, for both control, I use 9 grams of coffee to 18 milliliters of water. Water is the silent guide of this coffee. I use water with total ppm 77, where calcium gives structure and body, magnesium lifts berries acidity, and sodium balance sweetness with acidity. But microelements alone wasn't enough. So backstage, I decided to use sound waves to help magnesium, because more reactive, lift berries notes without reactive. And to help my coffee and my water speak as the same language we speak the same language. So, brewing time takes 1 minute 30, around 2 minutes. Dear judges, the last tools for today, the Paragon. I use Paragon to capture volatile compounds which disappear during brewing. First of all, to capture cherry notes, and for chilling my Cezve right after brewing. Dear judges, if you are ready, let's write the flavor experience. Flavors: cherry, raspberry, blackcurrant, purple flowers, all flavors remember me, candy-like. Acidity, medium. Bitterness, medium to low. Sweetness, medium to high. Tactility, round and juicy. Medium body. Aftertaste, long-lasting, with hints of blackcurrant caramel. Dear judges, please follow my instruction to evaluate your coffee. And now, let me introduce my signature Ibrik. Early, you choose the pass. You open the card. But the real story was already written, because fate is not about what happened. Fate is about what we do with what happened. So, for my signature Ibrik, I decided to use another coffee, as the same from Wilton Benitez, as the same ultrasound fermentation. I use orange bourbon variety. It's coffee rich of flavor, passion fruit, vanilla, pineapple. I use 10 grams of coffee to 19 milliliters of water. Brewing time takes 1 minute 30, around 2 minutes 30. Just after brewing, I put my Cezve, filtering using paper filter to clarify the texture, inside iver chiller to cool down the temperature. Now, dear judges, please evaluate your Cezve. If you with me, let's continue. Please write down the flavor of signature Ibrik. Flavor mandarin, almond biscuit, apricot jam, pink grapefruit, and hints of paper timut. Now, dear judges, my signature Ibrik is inspired by classic sour cocktails, but with Cezve as the heart of this drink. So, I use for my spirit pot infusion of passion fruit and Colombian rum Dictador Aurum, aged for 35 years and fermented with virgin sugarcane honey. This rum rich of flavor, caramel, Colombian coffee, and vanilla. Together, these two ingredients in my cocktail give me a note of mandarin. Sweetness comes from clarified pineapple juice and Colombian panela. These two ingredients give me a new note of apricot jam in my drink. I use ratio 2 parts of pineapple juice and 1 part of panela. Aroma comes from Palo Santo. It's traditional South American wood. It's shamans use for their rituals. For open mind, a clear soul. I use to smoke the glass. In my drink, this ingredient gives me a note of pink grapefruit and hints of paper timut. And the texture comes from molecular coconut water form, which I use thanks air pump and ceramic stone. Air pump push area, ceramic stone create a bubble. Bubble together with soy lecithin create a form. This ingredient gives me notes of almond biscuit in my drink. Now I put infusion of passion fruit and rum. I use 35 ml for my drink. Sweet part. I use 15 ml for my drink. All ingredients I put on ice. Dear judges, today you didn't just taste coffee, you entered in myth. And I hope the part of this myth today live inside you. One for you and one for you. So, no mask, no fallback, and no safety. Please stir twice. First to drink, stir twice, and then smell the aroma, and after, make 2 deep sips. You entered in myth. No mask, no fallback, no safety. What you taste today, it's what I choose to become. Time.
Woo! That was our second competitor of the day, representing Italy, Talal Bitar.